Subscribe now for daily exclusive fan fiction. And comment with your dream scenarios for what you want to hear next. In this tale of power and passion, Bonnie confronts her witch heritage, awakening dark forces that threaten everyone she loves. The night was thick with mystery as Bonnie Bennett stood in the heart of the woods, her breaths mingling with the chill of the evening air. The moon hung low, illuminating the tangled branches above like a web of secrets waiting to be unraveled. She had come here seeking answers, drawn to the whispers of her witch ancestry that had always felt like distant echoes in her heart. Tonight, those echoes were no longer silent. A sudden gust of wind stirred the leaves around her, and Bonnie felt it shift in the air, an awakening. Her fingertips tingled, a sensation both foreign and familiar, beckoning her to delve deeper into the power that coursed through her veins. With each pulse of magic, she realized she was not alone. Something ancient stirred beneath the surface. Elara, she whispered, the name resonating within her. A memory forged from dreams had begun to blur the lines of reality. Suddenly, the woods seemed to shimmer, and a figure emerged shrouded in mist, yet undeniably present. Bonnie's heart raced as the figure revealed herself. A woman with fiery red hair, piercing green eyes, and an aura that radiated both danger and allure. "You've awakened me, Bonnie." Elara's voice rolled like thunder. The air thickened with tension, making Bonnie's breath catch as she felt the weight of the witch's past ingrained in her essence. A desire flared within Bonnie, potent and unrelenting, threading through the air like an electric charge. As their gazes locked, Bonnie was flooded with visions of history of revenge, bitterness, but also a yearning for connection. Elara's presence ignited a spark in Bonnie, catalyzing the tumultuous energy swirling around them. She could feel Elara's intentions, both seductive and sinister, wrapping around her heart like vines. Would she tame this dark power or be consumed by it? With every heartbeat, Bonnie's resolve strengthened. She would not shy away from her heritage. She would embrace it. But as Elara stepped closer, the pull of their fates intertwined, igniting an unpredictable path ahead. It was a dance between light and darkness, and Bonnie was ready to take the lead. The aftermath of awakening Elara weighed heavily on Bonnie as she returned to the familiar streets of Mystic Falls. With each step, the vibrant town felt transformed. The air crackled with unspoken tension, and familiar faces now bore the marks of uncertainty. Her friends, Elena, Stefan, and Damon, sensed a shift in her energy, aware that the bond she had forged with the ancient witch would alter their lives forever. In the dim glow of the boarding house, gathered her friends, her heart pounding with both fear and excitement. As she recounted the encounter, she noticed their expressions darken. "You don't understand. She's powerful, but she needs me to fulfill a vengeance that stretches back centuries," Bonnie confessed, her voice trembling with the potential consequences. Stefan leaned forward, his brow furrowed. "Bonnie, you can't let her influence you. We've fought too hard against darkness. We can't let it win now." But the deeper part of Bonnie thrummed with desire, drawn to the powerful magic that Elara represented, urging her to explore the potential that lay within her. As discussions spiraled, so did the tensions among the group. Damon, ever the provocateur, interjected, his gaze piercing. "Or maybe we should harness her power instead of resisting it. Imagine what we could do with that kind of strength on our side." The room pulsed with possibilities and unspoken emotions, as Bonnie felt the lure of both fear and temptation. With each passing heartbeat, the air thickened, drawing Bonnie deeper into a storm she couldn't escape. Her friends' fears collided against her burgeoning power, creating a maze of alliances and hidden agendas. Uncertainty clawed at her, and she felt the strings of fate pulling tighter. Outside, the moonlight danced on the surface of the Mystic Falls River, reflecting her internal struggle. The lines between ally and enemy blurred with every whispered promise of power that lingered in the air. Bonnie knew the choices before her would either shield her loved ones or plunge them into chaos. As the night deepened, so did her yearning to uncover the depths of her lineage, pushing her closer to the edge of an uncertain destiny. The air crackled with tension as Bonnie stood at the edge of the abandoned cemetery, the moon casting an ethereal glow over the gravestones. Shadows danced under the trees, whispering secrets of ancient power as she awaited the arrival of Elara. The anticipation twisted in her gut, igniting a fire in her veins. Her friends were nearby, a protective but anxious presence that thrilled her and weighed her down. "You can do this, Bonnie." Elena's voice broke through her thoughts, but doubts clung to her mind like a shroud. Would she be able to stand against Elara's dark temptations? The memories of their shared moments flooded her. Elara had shown her glimpses of forbidden magic, of power beyond imagination, but at what cost? Then Elara appeared in a swirl of mist, her form materializing like a ghost from the past. The air thickened with energy as Elara's piercing gaze locked onto Bonnie, a smirk playing on her lips. "You've made your choice, Bonnie. Embrace the darkness with me, or remain a pawn in the game of others." Her voice was smooth yet threatening, sending chills down Bonnie's spine. As tension billowed like a storm cloud, Bonnie's heart raced. Could she resist the allure of the dark magic that promised to give her strength? With a surge of confidence, she spoke. "No, I won't be your puppet. I choose to fight for my friends and my own destiny." The battlefield erupted as Elara unleashed her wrath, casting dark tendrils of energy in Bonnie's direction. Sparks ignited as Bonnie retaliated, wielding the magic that surged within her, stronger than ever. Their powers clashed, an electric exchange filled with raw emotion. In the chaos, Bonnie felt a connection to Elara that transcended their battle. It was a bond of lineage, of pain, and of desire. But she would not succumb. Channeling her friend's energy, she gathered herself, preparing for one final blow. As the forces collided, light erupted from Bonnie, momentarily overwhelming Elara. In that moment, with the power of her true ancestry coursing through her, Bonnie found clarity. She wasn't alone. She had the strength of her friends at her back, and in that unity, she reclaimed her heritage, sealing her bond with them. The confrontation would change everything, leaving everyone altered, yet bound together in their fight against the shadows lurking in mystic